Okay. I know I ain't fly, none of that. I'm trying to get my life back together. Okay? As it says at the bottom of this thing, I had a small bowel obstruction. Not meaning small, just meaning small intestines. Crazy. Like, oh my God. Okay. I never even heard of a bowel obstruction, period. I don't know what the heck. I never knew what to look for, none of that. So, I hate to say it, but I had been noticing I wasn't like feeling right probably like 3 months prior to me having a surgery. 3 months. Bad. But the deal is my son already had a surgery scheduled. And so I think I was like in mommy mode, like, okay, well, I can't be in the hospital. I gotta wait till his surgery. And his surgery was like scheduled for February 4th. And I remember start feeling not so well in January, if not the end of December. But I remember in January, I started taking ibuprofen every day. And I normally don't do that. So, I was like, what the heck? I don't have that much sick. So I wasn't worried about STDs and none of that. I just knew something was wrong. So, now, before my son's surgery, I actually did go to the emergency room. I won't even mention what hospital. But I did go to the emergency room, and it was pretty much misdiagnosed. Really, that's what happened. It was misdiagnosed. Just to be honest, I had an IUD. They told me it was puncturing the size, and that's probably what's giving me the pain in my stomach. So I scheduled for me to get my IUD out. And like I left that day, and in my head I'm like, okay, it's the IUD, it's puncturing, because I was still having to take the medicine every day. So February 4th came, my son's surgery, got that done, got that out the way, and my appointment was set for March, the end of March, to get the IUD out. So by the time that happened, by the end of March, I get the IUD out, and I'm thinking the pain is not leaving. It's actually getting worse. Something's wrong. So, one morning I woke up and I couldn't even get in a car to take the kids to school. Now wait, prior to that, like just say for 3 days, I was like on my butt. I was having to get up, throw up in the middle of the night. I was like on bended knees. I couldn't handle anything. So I was like, what the heck? So this morning I woke up. I couldn't even get in the car to take the kids to school. Period. So I knew I needed to take my butt back to the emergency room. So that day, that afternoon, I go to the emergency room. And, normally when you go to the emergency room, they take your blood pressure, stick your finger in that little red thing, the light, and they'll send you back out to the waiting room. This time that did not happen. So when they did that and they sent me like over to one of the rooms, not upstairs or anything, but like the rooms, I was like, I mean, in my head, something said, something must be wrong. So, yeah, so I was kind of like, what's going on? So they start coming in, they doing EKGs, and then they sent me down the hallway to do an MRI, and I believe like they did some X-rays and some other stuff. They were just like coming in, doing a few things on me. So it took I think I got there about 5. It took to about 8 or 9 o'clock at night before they came back, and it was like, yeah, you're admitted to the hospital, and you have a small bowel obstruction. Now, number one, I don't have any old people in my family anymore, so I have no one to call like that. You know, I do have a few moms that I could call, but I'm just the type of person I don't want to bother nobody. So I'm like, small bowel obstruction. They're saying the word small, and I'm thinking small procedure, small, you know. I'm like, but no, they just meant my small intestines, which was a big deal, period. Small intestines, large intestines. You cannot live without your intestines, okay? My mom been telling me that since I was a kid. So, I just wanted to kind of give y'all, like, maybe I could help somebody or whatever. They actually said that it occurred from previous surgeries, which I've had C-sections. And so, that night the doctor came in, and he's like, I really don't know what's going on in there unless I look in there, unless I go in there. Can't really tell you what's going on. So I'm looking, he like, but we could stick this tube. I don't know the name of the tube, not the medical people. But this tube thing, this big old straw thing down your nose to your stomach, and we can get out the mucus, and we can see would that relieve it. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to prevent a surgery, I guess. So I'm like, okay, let's try it. Oh my God, I don't ever want to be in a position where that thing got to be down my nose ever. So the doctor comes in, it's probably about 10, 11. He come in and they stick the thing down there, and I gotta swallow it and all that. So it's pulling out all this mucus. Like, I didn't even know you have mucus in your body like that, but I would want it out. So I'm like looking, my dude is looking. I'm like, oh my God, he must love me. So I'm like, that's gross. Needless to say, about 4 that morning, like in my head too, I'm the type of person where I'm like, let me let him go home, get some rest, just in case he do gotta do a surgery. So about 4 in the morning, I mean, the pain wasn't going away. It didn't seem like the tube thing was working. Whatever. Like, I hate to tell y'all this, but I snatched the tube thing out. Seriously. I couldn't handle it. So I took that thing out. I'm like, just give me the surgery. Go. I gotta be alive for my children. So needless to say, it was April 4th. Not the same year my mom died, but the same day my mom died. So I'm all nervous a little bit. Not a little bit, I'm nervous. Like, what? Y'all finna cut on my stomach again? Really? Okay. So I said, okay, so I'm gonna try to, this video is already 10 minutes long. I don't really know how to put it in perspective, but I'm gonna make 2 videos. So, I'm gonna try my hardest. I just wanna like put out some information and hopefully somebody get it or catch it, or make sure you eating and pooping every day, okay? Like I almost lost my life, like, and thank God it took me to my knees and I couldn't do anything. Otherwise, I just would have been running around here really about to die. Don't even know it. So, that morning he came in, my doctor came in, and of course they prepped me and everything for the surgery. And this is 5 weeks later. Okay, I'm 5 weeks later. Still can't do my hair like I want to. It's just about me like reaching. But, so he came in. I see a lot of people on here where they just had the microscopical surgery. I'm not sure which one is worse. Any of it is bad to me. But they had to cut me open. I'll show y'all that on the next video. But he had to cut me open above my belly button and a little bit below it. So it ended up being, it was twisted and locked behind some other ones, and it was about to die off. Just not a good situation, no matter how you look at it. So what I'm gonna do is make a second video, because I kind of felt like when I started Googling this or YouTubing it, it seemed like it wasn't a lot of information. It is, but it seemed like it's all the same. So hopefully I gave you a little different view on, you know, I don't know. But take care of yourself. Try to eat as best as possible. Because I eat pretty good. Like, I'm not the type of person eat too many big red burgers and, you know, too much nonsense. You know what I'm saying? White meat. You know, I eat a lot of spinach, and so, you know, just make sure you poop every day. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm serious. Like, I wouldn't ever want nobody to go through what I went through. It was not a good experience. I just thank God for the way he built a body. So, right now, like I said, I'm on week 5. When I first got out the hospital, which I was there for a week after the surgery, and I got out, I couldn't bathe myself, including wash my hair. I could wash my hair wash, but I couldn't bathe myself. I couldn't use it by myself. I barely could walk. I mean, it's a crazy thing, okay? And I kind of been doing all the stuff they say don't do. I know I still need to rest so my body can be back like it needs to be. But it definitely took me down. So, take care of yourselves. And I'll make a part 2 to this video.